I had no idea I'd get into glass blowing. Definitely, when I was a kid, I was really into art, and I always had been making things, sculpture and drawing. And then it wasn't until I got to college that I'd seen glass blowing firsthand, and yeah, it changed everything. I didn't expect the kind of things that it could do, so it surprised me.
The teacher did a demonstration like right away, and just watching him pull the first gather of clear glass out of the furnace and just seeing that on the end of this blowpipe, like instantly captivated me. And I've never had anything capture my attention that closely before. That was when I knew that I was extremely interested in pursuing it, and decided to major in it that next year.
The thing that I really love about glass blowing is the material itself is so fluid, and you can do so much with it. And a lot of times when people think about glass, they think of vessel forms and or windows, but when you're working with purely molten glass, there's just so much potential for making different types of sculptures and adding and subtracting, and it's such a versatile medium.
Blowing glass is actually really hard. It's not something you can, if you walk off the street and walk into a studio, it's not like you can pick up the pipe and even make like a basic sphere or a drinking glass. That's not going to happen the first day. It takes years to become familiar with the material. The equipment that we deal with is really hot. Our main furnace, the glass melt furnace, usually sits at about 12 to 1300 degrees Celsius. Injury is really easy in the hot shop. Like when you're first getting in there, like I said, the space can be quite hostile. There's heat everywhere. You have to wear protective glasses because there's always little bits of glass that can pop off old blowpipes that are cooling down. Those can shoot out and spray around.
I was in college in second year, and normally what you do is you catch your glass with an insulated mitten, so you can take a solid piece of glass and bonk it off the pipe and it pops into this mitt. And the one I had a hole bored through it. Unfortunately, so there's like a bit of a pit, and I felt the heat, and out of shock I tossed the thing in the air and then grabbed it with my spare hand. So I just palmed like hot glass in a bare hand, and it was painful. Like it burned the surface of my hand off, but it grows back. It's like not that deep a burn. I like to say there's a pile of broken glass that's a testament to learning this skill. I don't know of too many people that would call glass blowing a natural skill that you have. You definitely have to learn by breaking it.
You don't need to have an artistic background to start glass blowing. Anyone can go and take courses. One of the great places to go and take extracurricular courses is at the Alberta College of Art and Design. And it's a good chance to sort of get your hands on the material and just sort of get the basics and find out if it's something that you enjoy doing.
The designs we have are largely, they're inspired by process. So you're in the studio trying to make a certain object and an accident happens and you say, actually that would be really good if I did that on purpose. Sometimes we'll take those little cues, those ideas from the studio, and just kind of put them in a sketchbook and say, well, what if I change the color? Is that going to match this or this? And then ideas get kind of tossed around.
You can spend so much time and you can spend your whole life on it and still be learning every day.
Glass blowing is a great material to work with because it involves this team element and this community that a lot of other materials don't have. Usually it's about collaboration, it's about representation of what the work of three people combined evenly can do, and kind of the surprising products that can come from sharing an idea.